welcome back to my channel, Motivational Mondays with me, Crystal. Let me know what you think about that below. So, if you're new here, I like to do videos that have a wide range of things, of interests, all designed hopefully to help inspire, motivate, and entertain. So today what we are doing with this video, guys, is extreme baking. I basically went ahead and did 3 days worth of baking for my family and my family get-togethers. Shrunk it down into 20 minutes. We did a lot of cookies, and you'll see at the very end what the other treat that I went ahead and made. I made 2 of them, so you'll have to stay to the very end to see what that treat is. And if you're new here, go ahead and click that subscribe button. Turn on the bell for any notifications so you don't miss any new content, and share this video. Follow me on Instagram, Mama Mystics. In the meantime, let's go watch what I did. So this batch of cookies is a peanut butter blossom cookie. I went ahead and pre-measured as much as I could, and I'm measuring out the peanut butter as you can see now. So here we're just going to cream together the vegetable shortening, butter, white sugar, and brown sugar. Next, we're putting in the peanut butter, and I put in a little bit more than the recipe asked for. Just making sure all the ingredients get mixed together and nothing gets stuck on the bottom. I love that my son loves to watch me, whether it's cooking or baking or cleaning in the kitchen. I can only hope this rubs off on him as he's getting older. Next, go in the egg, milk, and vanilla. I'm slowly going to be mixing in the dry ingredients, which consist of flour, baking soda, and salt. So I have to say, guys, full disclosure, during one of these batches of cookies, you would swear that I was brand new at baking. I was having so many issues between the frosting and then the cookie dough, and things were just dropping or falling or something. And I'm pretty sure I actually ended up editing it out. And I kind of meant to leave that in because I thought it was kind of funny myself, but you'd think I was a first-time baker. Okay, so the recipe says to roll the peanut butter cookies into teaspoon-size balls and then roll it around in sugar. Also, I went ahead and lined my cookie sheets with parchment paper for easier cleanup and reuse. This is the last pan. I didn't get to show you very well the rolling and putting it in the sugar like I wanted to, but you saw kind of. This is the last pan. It's like basically makes 2.5 pans. It's supposed to make 36 of these, so the next step for me is to wait for the 2 pans to come out, put this one in, and while I'm waiting for those 2 pans, I'm going to start taking the wrapping off of this so I can push them in right away. Last batch in. 15 minutes. These are out. They look fantastic. We're going to now press. That looks delicious already. Peanut butter blossom cookies, all done. Or at least this particular batch. Alright everyone, we're doing sugar cookies. I've already put together the butter and the sugar. Let's continue. Now we're just adding in the egg and the vanilla. Here I'm just trying to put everything in the bowl in a way that it'll all mix together and not get stuck on the bottom. Just adjusting the speed so everything is mixed in real quick before we start putting in the flour. So I'm putting some saran wrap on my surface. The recipe says to divide the dough in half, form it into a disc, wrap it up, and chill it for about 2 to 3 hours. I had some dough left over from the previous batch, so I went ahead and just combined it all together. And trying to keep my surface cleaner while I'm working, I tried to use parchment paper and roll the dough out between that and saran wrap. Rolling the dough wasn't difficult, but it wasn't staying put. So once I got the dough rolled out to the desired thickness that I wanted, I realized I needed to make more than one batch. So I did about 4, maybe 5 batches of these sugar cookies, and they turned out fantastic. Preheating to 350. 2 containers of my sugar cookies. The other container is the one with the Santa. Have the peanut butter blossoms in them. So all of this is cookies for Christmas. Yay! So I'm just making another batch of the sugar cookie frosting, and the ingredients consist of powdered sugar, which it says sifted. I tried to sift it. It didn't turn out very pretty. But also milk, light corn syrup, vanilla extract, and if you wanted to do different colors, some food coloring, and sprinkles and stuff. Now, I took this recipe and I altered it a little because I did not like the flavor. It did not taste sweet at all. So instead of vanilla extract, I have almond extract. So I used that. And I also put in some, a half of a fourth, so an eighth of a cup of shortening, and it made it the consistency I wanted it as well as the sweetness level that I wanted. So of course there's many ways you can whip up a batch of frosting or whatever. I was trying to do it with a hand wire whisk, as you can see, so that way I didn't have a poof of frosting of the powdered sugar. However, as you can also see currently, that got very chunky. I had to do what you see now, take the butter knife and go through each little slot, etc., etc. And this is where I actually did some editing out, because this is where it's like, is she new to baking? And I was getting frustrated and such, so here you go now. Also, I did add a little extra milk because this is a little too thick. And here, as you can see, I separated out just a little bit so I could have more than just white frosting. I didn't go crazy and make a bunch of colors. I just wanted it to be simple. So I'm not fully done, but I still get an idea. I still have frosting left, so I'm trying to use it up. And whatever frosting's left's going on those. And then they'll be stacked in here and there. Okay guys, you can't hear it, but all I'm letting you know is the sugar cookies are done and mostly frosted, and then we have the peanut butter blossoms. Now we are moving on to cheesecake. We have what would be 2 8-ounce packages of cream cheese, half cup sugar, half a teaspoon of vanilla, and 2 eggs. And then our graham cracker crust. Let's mix. So for this, I'm just using my hand mixer, and the cream cheese is best to be used at room temperature, and if it's not that, I put it in the microwave for less than 30 seconds, like 10 seconds or something. So for my family get-togethers, I went ahead and made 2 cheesecakes. One's plain and one, as you will see, is half strawberry and half chocolate. Here I'm just measuring out enough cream cheese for 1 pie from a 3-pound brick. Now just putting in the rest of the ingredients of the 2 eggs, the sugar, and the vanilla. Strawberry filling. If you're still with me and you have not clicked out, I just wanted to say thank you so very much. I absolutely appreciate the love and support that you show me. I would love to hear from you guys in the comments below. Did you guys do any baking this year? And if you did, what'd you do? Let me know. Oven was preheating to 350. Opening it. Let's go ahead and put this one in. And the special one, chocolate and strawberry. Now that one might need a little more cook time, but we'll see. All right. And now we're done. All right, I hope you enjoyed that as much as I enjoyed doing it, the baking and creating this video for you guys. 3 days of baking crushed down into 20 minutes. That's a pretty good feat, I'd say. At any rate, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope you maybe even found it motivational. Maybe you were inspired to do a little baking yourself and give it a try. If you were, awesome. If you just found it entertaining, that's awesome too. So remember to click the subscribe button, turn on the notifications so you don't miss any new content, because I try to do it once a week. That is so that way you don't miss any new content. And my son is right next to me. Go follow me on Instagram, Mama Mystics. And until next time.
Kick.